So good day everyone. Today I will be discussing clamper circuits, which are essential diode networks in electronics. Specifically, a clamper is designed to shift to a waveform to a different DC level without changing the actual appearance or shape of the applied signal. In our field as ECE students, we often call these DC resistors because they allow us to reset the DC reference of a signal after it passes through capacitive coupling. Sa laktod nga pagkasulti, mura na siyang elevator sa ato nga signal. Isako or inawag na nato ang ato nga waveform depende sa ato nga kinahanglan. So before we look at the specific types, let's talk about what makes a clamper work. To function correctly, the circuit must consist a capacitor, a diode, and a resistive element. So the entire operation relies on the large discharge time constant. This is crucial because we need to ensure that the voltage kanang across a capacitor does not discharge significantly during the interval when the diode is non-conducting. So kinahanglan dako ang time constant para di dayon mahubas ang kuryente sa capacitor aron ma-maintain nato ang shift sa signal. Now, let's start with the basics. We have the simple positive clumper and the simple negative clumper. So, a positive clumper shifts the entire input in a positive direction so that the negative peaks are clamped to a 0 volt level. So, during the negative half cycle, the diode is a forward bias. So, kabalo man taon sa ang forward bias means. So, charging the capacitor to the peak value of the input. So, when it switches to the positive half cycle, the output becomes the sum of the input and the stored capacitor voltage nga naa na. So on the other hand, we also have a simple negative clumper. Thus, it is the opposite by shifting the signal downward until the positive peaks are held at 0 volts. So balilahi na siya, baliktad siya sa positive clumper. So gabaliktad lang nato ang orientation sa diode so it conducts during the positive half cycle instead. Now, what if we don't want the clamp at 0? So this is where bias clampers come in. In a positive clamper with positive bias, we incorporate an additional DC battery in series with the diode. So instead of anchoring the negative peak at 0, this configuration anchors the bottom of the waveform at the specific level of the kuan kanang bias nga voltage. This useful you need to interface your signal with specific positive voltage rails in a SEM. So, imbes sa 0 siya magsugod, isa ka pag yun nato siya based sa value sa ato ang battery nga gibutangan na. Moving on, we have what we call the positive clumper with negative bias. So, similar to the previous one, this circuit still shifts the waveform upward, but it uses a negative DC source to set the reference point. So, the result is a signal that is mostly shifted into the positive region, but its lowest peaks are held at a predefined negative voltage. So bisan pa og positive clumper ang tawag, ang iyang kinasuluran nga part sa wave na gihapon sa negative side tungod sa bias. Lastly, let's discuss the negative clumper with positive bias. So this circuit performs negative shift but ensures that the highest point or what we call the peak of the waveform is clamped to a specific positive threshold or threshold. By combining a negative diode orientation with a positive DC bias, we can precisely control the maximum positive excursion of a signal relative to the DC reference. So, imo nang gi-combine nato ang downward shift sa negative clumper ug ang pataas nga push sa positive bias para makontrol nato ang pinaka-top sa ato nga signal. So to wrap things up, clumpers are versatile tools that give us control over the DC reference of our signals, whether we need a simple shift to a 0 or a precise adjustment using bias voltages. So understanding the diode orientation and the bias polarity is the key.